So that was like,
Here we are, Southern California, almost pouring rain outside.
fast forward.
Sean!
The sun's always shining inside Parcel.
Bart, you're on the reservation. So, did you see that?
To say what I have to say tonight. I'm not the kind of person who say that that you're doing a tremendously job, that you are the best chef. Sometimes I just want to let you know that I was here with you for 11 years. Thank you so much for all your support, for a lot of things that you teach me. I know many times I was...
What was the first thing
that you teach me? When I get back to Disney, you say to me, the way that you caramelize me, I remember that.
Is that right? I thought it was be nice.
No, I haven't taught him that yet.
We're still working on it.
But, honestly, I am very hard with sometimes, especially with people that I expect a lot of things, and I was very hard with Chef Bart. I'm criticizing him many times, but Chef, I leave a lot of things, to come to follow you because I believe in you and because you are a very good person. Not only you have me through all these 11 years, but at the same time you have my family. And for me that means a lot. It's very hard for me, especially because I was in a good comfort zone that you always take care of me when I get in trouble. That is almost every week.
Every day.
You
take care of him?
So you admit it?
Yeah.
But inside of me, I have a special place for you. And probably in maybe 5 or 6 years, you're going to be, or you are already, in the space that I have a lot of people, especially in the culinary field. It's not too many. You can count in my fingers. Because I'm not impressed with a lot of people, but you have someone to put things that I wish I could have, but I probably are not going to get it never. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for spoiling me in a lot of things. You make me a lot of things in my life went through thanks to you. A lot of dreams was accomplished because you.
Did you help him have a baby?
I don't know, Frosty, but I love my baby. I love it. So. But, honestly, I don't want it to be boring with this, but I just want the same way that a lot of times I open my mouth to criticize people. I wanted to, in front of you guys, to let Chef Bart that I'm going to miss you.
Yeah.
Here.
Here.
And thank you so much. Okay?
What's the mission?
fish haven't eaten yet.
So you
Thank
guys,
you, Carlos.
you know, thank you for being here tonight. You know, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Woo!
Okay.
Alright.
Whoa.
Yes.
Cheers.
To Bart.
Yeah.
To Bart.
Good Bart.
Be nice.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. Which nobody can deny. Which nobody can deny. Which nobody can deny. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. Which nobody can deny.
And the record, he have to take me to eat ice cream.
What the hell are you talking about?
Ice cream.
Here's
Okay.
this ice cream.
He owed me an ice cream.
You get a free ice cream at Baskin Robbins on your birthday.
Where's the ice cream?
Birthday?
Yeah, you do.
All I want to know is where's the ice cream?
Not yet.
I'm hungry.
I call tomorrow Hawaiian. Hawaiian. How's everything? Hawaiian. Yeah. What's happening? What's up?
Oh God, I'm fish.
So is it open mind? Like the chef in my heart, except you can't beat moms.
Never.
You can never beat mom, right, everyone? Okay. But you were my chef, and like I put on our 5-year card, you are the most delicious thing in my life. And I mean that. I mean that.
Thank you.
I mean that.
I'd worked there. I'm sorry.
And I have to tell everyone, it took me a year for this guy to acknowledge me.
2 years for me.
A year.
Only because you're coffee.
But I thought it was worth it. And as soon as I feel like I kind of, and you know, with Bart, it's one of these things where, you know, he's really quiet at first, but it's because he really wants to learn what you're about and what you have to contribute and where your heart is at. Where's your heart at with your food and with your wine, and what's it have to do with the bigger picture? And it's a big picture, and it's not just a picture for the property, it's not a picture for, you know, Parcel's name, it's a picture for food and wine. And it was amazing to be a participant in that, and I've been away for 2 months, and I miss it.
Come back.
I miss it completely.
Please
I
come
miss,
back.
Please come back. I miss the tussle. I just miss the spirit, and it's something that Parcel had that I will never find anywhere, and you are 90% of a contributor to that spirit. And once we made the connection, it was a stick. I mean, it was good, and I'm always gonna. I have your cell phone number.
I know.
I know you know this because I call him all the
email.
time. Yeah, and email. I make the most
I actually
random.
miss the emails, that's
Yes.
for sure, yeah.
And I will forever do this. I will forever harass you, and I will
I hope
forever
so.
be around and pop up in every corner. But I got to tell you, thank you very much for
Thank
the
you.
experience. Thank you for what you've trained and taught me as far as food and wine and the entire experience of being a diner. It's amazing, and I will never forget it, and I take it everywhere I go, even as a diner. And it's exceptional, and I'll never forget it, and I'm going to see you in Washington.
I
And
expect to. By the way, I am buying a house with a guest room, alright?
But you tell what the guest room have to do, no?
No, whatever.
if you
You make the rules.
hey, you know, I know someone who makes great reservations.
That's all I need.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The most delicious experience.
Oof.
Anyone else want to rip my heart out while we're at it?
I just wish you would have talked to me sooner. You're a hell of a good guy, and it took like what? I mean, 2 years to well, actually more than that. Really, you only started talking to me, what, about 6 months ago?
Probably since you started bringing me coffees about 6 months ago.
There it is.
When I came into the restaurant to cover Karina, he would not speak to me. And then Bart would never speak to me. He would speak to me when he needed it.
Oh, yeah. Like every other man.
Yeah, when they need it. And then when Karina quit and I finally got the position, I said, "What's the deal? You never spoke to me." I was there for 3 months, I think. And then she had the baby, you know, took her time, came back, and then quit. And I said, "You never spoke to me. What's the deal?" He goes, "You weren't going to be here long enough for me to remember your name."
Oh.
And I hope when he goes to Maryland, he will remember my name.
Aw, he is going to remember.
At least for 2 weeks.
At least.
Yes.
And I will always remember that. And I get it.
That's not a fond memory.
I get it though, because I was only there for 3 months, and I was supposed to only be there for 3 months because Jennifer brought me over. She laughed, of course. Oh. And I had to bring that up. But those 3 months were great because even though he didn't talk to me, like Deanna said, you learned a lot from him, and you learned how everything, you know.
It's all about quality.
Yes.
And it takes time to buy into the quality.
Yes and no. There's a rebuttal. Can I go in?
No, you can't.
Go ahead.
Because Bart is somebody where I worked with Bart for
Rusty, do
probably
you have
now
tissues?
4 years, and as much as sometimes is where, you know, you might be talking to Bart and and you know, you're hoping to get, but one thing Bart has always taught me, and there's probably some lessons that other people weren't too brave enough to talk about and or to mention to you, and Bart was always that person to say, "Hey, you know, I just want to bring to your attention, you know, maybe, you know, you could do this, or maybe it's that." And, you know, and at first you're mad, you're like, "Who are you saying that to me? You know, and, that's not fair." And then Bart said to me, "You're saying a lot of Bart sharp." Oh, yeah. I said it. I was like, "Who are you to say that?" And I'm like, "It's like the worst thing you could call me." But, you know, in the end, I look back at it and I grew from it, and I was like, okay, you know, maybe, wow, why is he saying that? Because I had a connection with Bart, and, you know, we got to, you know, and I looked at that, and we could grow from that. So I appreciate your honesty and kind of calling people out when maybe they needed it or
Hell
they
yeah.
saw it, and it helps people grow, and all the development and help that you've given all of us.
Hey.
Hold on. While you got the picture. Lots of spots on the East Coast, my brother, for some wreck dives. All right. Get your certification. Let's go do some dives. All right.
Hey, here's how a chef in white-collar position in regional Marriott. This is the lead I just get. That's like a Moscone chef is not really important. Speaking on behalf of all chefs, these full service is really exciting that Chef Oscar is now regional leader for culinary team because it says a lot for Marriott. I mean, this is huge. It's not what.
Well, I hope you guys understand that that's why I took the position.
Absolutely.
To rebuttal just a little about what everyone said.
Remember the lamb videotaping this.
I grew up, I understand myself. I grew up being taught that nothing's handed to you on a silver platter. And I thought that was a very important lesson in life to learn. And somehow I haven't mastered how to warm up to somebody in relationships and how you work with people yet, but what I wanted to see was that people were willing to go themselves. And leave what I was even talking about, leaving the cause. So that's why it takes me a little while to warm up, and I apologize for those that I've offended in the past. But I have a hard time investing a lot of energy and time in somebody who's here. And just simply by the fact that you guys are in this room shows that you care. That means more to me than anything you can imagine. And you know, I did not know being too nice, but I do believe that if you're treated with any respect and treated like you treated, that brings loyalty and understanding, and through that you get commitment and movement. And that means a lot, just by virtue of already standing in this room again. So thank you very much. Yeah, amen. So.
I think my fun summary was you, me, Carlos, Roxy, and Samantha driving up to Napa. I think I nearly peed in my pants 20 times, to say the least. And that's finally, you know, kind of like what happened and how he could. Anyways, I mean, that's what I realized about when it was something outside of, you know, Silicon Valley, and the people would let it come and compare, you know, experience with the biggest makers in the world. These people, I mean, they kind of be chefs in Napa, you know, and they love what Bart has done and the name that he's built for himself. And they pulled him out of Silicon Valley to come and do this dinner on multiple occasions, or at lunch, I mean. And then that's when I really started to respect the whole concept and the quality and the talent.
Well, and again, here's the reason, so you guys understand it from me. This job, a year into opening Parcel 104, we had, not that anybody would remember, but we had the top brass at the chef's table. And one of the guys sitting at the table was Brad Nelson, and he at the time was the corporate chef. And for whatever reason, he and I just hit it off really well. And we kept a relationship and we talked, and every so often, whatever it would be, every month or so, I would send him an email about an idea or a concept or something that I thought that Parcel was doing that every Marriott restaurant should do. And over the course of time, after 6 years, he basically created a position for me. So this is a position that never existed within Marriott. This is a position that they created specifically for us, and I say us because I would have never been able to do this without everyone. And it's a matter of being able to build on what you did at Parcel and take it to a bigger scale. So the idea of being able to say, we did it at Parcel, now we can do it at every restaurant across the world is vast, and the scope is huge, but man, what a challenge, and it was something that I couldn't pass up. So I'll tell you that along the Parcel line, one of my first projects was hosting for Marriott HVACs.
Right on,
so,
right on.
Along with that, sustainable shrimp. Now you may say, gosh, no big deal, but you changed the world. And the thing about being recognized as a celebrity chef is important, and it's wonderful, but it's never what drove me. But what drives me is the fact that the legacy could be that overnight that we could change the world. I had to take the chance. So I know it sounds hokey and romanticized, but that's why I went for it.
So California.
But, it is, man. I'm going to hug a tree and eat granola. Convert those Marylanders. So, but no, there is some excitement, and I appreciate it. The loyalty, the friendships. The hardest part about it is the friendships and the memories. And but the good news is I'm not gone forever. I do get to be vested in Parcel and the success of it, and we'll get to travel and be back here often and see you guys. So it's not goodbye. So absolutely. So thank you very, very much.
Right on.
I'm on the outside.
Can we get everybody to step up and do hugs? A round of hugs here? Hugs? Can we do that?
Yeah.
I think we have somebody else who wants to say word. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, there it is. Come on, everybody. Let's get some hand love in there.
Flower bites. I don't want it. Happen. My happen. No, I can fly. My cold blocks. My cold blocks. My cold blocks. No.